Yo, okay. Yo, what up? It's your boy Trey back again. Ready to do some more dad helps with my son.
Hello.
Trying to think. Last he was trying to build Seb's device. So just like to say thanks to anybody joining along for the journey. Drop to the like, subscribe, leave the comments. Thank you, appreciate you. And don't forget that bell button, because if you don't, YouTube won't let you know we posted anything. And let's do it. Ten oils and 10 serenite. 16 left. It'd be too hard for you to grab. You gotta find where you get it from. That was it, wasn't it? The right. You need it? What'd you need it? Just need. Oh. Sit right there. It tell you how much you have, so you know how much you need to get. No, it doesn't. Not 14. Da-da-da-da. Jump it on.
Now that we have a pattern tracer, it's time to head to Cassidy's hold.
That's as far as I can push the scry.
Too high off the map and die.
This airlift should be perfect, Bryn.
Right. Done.
That's all we needed. The others have been helping me with a little project on the side. A surprise for you.
No hints.
You'll see.
What has Sev been building? What's all this, big guy?
The culmination of all our efforts, Bryn.
He wanted it to be a surprise.
Consider me impressed. But what exactly does it do?
He hasn't told you?
As Casman said, I wanted it to be a surprise.
Sev, we all do better work with context. This is something you're going to need to get used to.
Yeah. You're a weaver now. I heard you say so yourself.
It's the culmination of an Orion dream. But unlike them, I'm not going to use it to put a nation in a stranglehold. No. I'm going to change the weather.
For me?
Yes. It will take some resources, so let's be judicious, but yes. We can change the weather before your expeditions.
So all those patterns I collected.
Critical to calibrating things. Weather and miasma alike. The creatures have been exposed to so many wild environmental swings. They were affected in ways I could use to calibrate to the aerolift's patterns.
And that's what Dom was helping with?
Everyone has helped Bryn. Literally everyone. No politics, no backstabbing. I could get used to this.
Good. All that stuff wastes time and energy.
You said this will take resources. Am I hunting more patterns, or...?
Nothing so dire.
Bryn, you've got enough to worry about. Let us sort it. We'll treat it just like upgrading the camp. Maybe I end up trading with the Hearthsiders. Maybe we do a little alchemy. We'll hand...
Well, this is incredible. What's involved with actually making it happen?
Well, it's not simple for me. But for you, I'll keep it simple. If we want to make a change before you leave, we can do it as part of the preparation. The aerolifts are all connected. And the device we created will let me give them a... let's call it a shove for a day or so.
We've run some limited tests, and everything holds up. It's really rather ingenious.
And we'll give you quite the edge. Imagine tossing a drought when a frost creature is hunting.
It can affect my asthma, too, yes?
Yes, it can. What we don't know is what effect it can have on the source directly. Let me run some more tests. But I'm optimistic. We have a solution. In the meantime, the Enclave's our sandbox now. Just ask if you want me to change things.
Okay.
You haven't been able to upgrade his stuff at all. Oh no, this is a new
Well,
thing.
he didn't have a thing at all. I forget. There's nothing I could have done for him. How there is something I could do. His work. Oh, really? This thing is just like, what? He's going to go up to level 3.
You look like you've got something on your mind, Sev.
Struggling a little, perhaps. I find myself torn.
Between Casmin's stews and Darm's spiced pork? Same.
Pork. Stew gets in my fur. That aside, I find myself both wanting to tear down the Norians and redeem them. Surely not everything they did was self-serving politics. There had to be some craft or artistry behind it.
That's the part of Norian-ness that appeals to you?
Recently I found records. Experiments to improve flow rates across the tapestry.
Better pipes?
Pretty much. The team was working on it right around the time the surge hit.
Any idea where?
Not too far from here. Odd they'd set up in a swamp, but perhaps it was a stress test.
We're going to have to fix the Enclave eventually. Better pipes can't hurt. I'll check it out.
You are tireless, Bryn.
I can sleep when I'm dead. There was a point. I might be tempting fate by saying that.
You're right. But we all notice how hard you work. I know what it feels like to work without praise. Feels good to shine a little sun on your achievements.
It's been a long time since he ever went to the first level.
You are hardly in any position to make lofty demands. The council convened and unanimously stripped you of your role. You no longer hold the privileges of the Eye.
And how quickly did you convene that council? You hardly waited for my daughter's body to cool.
She is dead because of you. Because of your reckless behavior and deception, no less.
Harun, how dare you? Every decision I've made, every action I've taken has been for her protection.
You ran away and left.
Abandoning her at the Grand Gate was for her protection. We all saw you on the scry. And that is Khan Arteme to you, Kenrick.
Is this a bad time?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
No. You're more than welcome at Cassidon's Hold. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for you.
I came to offer my condolences. To both of you.
Oh. Thank you.
Intellect can be taught, and creativity can be cultivated. But the kindness Isla embodied is rare. She helped our quartermaster through her darkest hour. I'll always be grateful for that.
She was exceptional. It's hard to imagine the Enclave will ever recover from this loss.
Then why are you so opposed to giving her the funeral she deserves?
With the Surgeborn swarming Dynevron, we can't risk a trip to the Hallowpire Rise.
For generations, every Stanild has received the right of ashes upon death. Isla will not be the exception to this.
Could I perform the rite on your behalf?
You? Don't tell me you're a Hallowpire priestess on top of being a righteous pain in my ass.
Skies, do you want a funeral or not? She's our best option.
Isla saved my life. I want to help you honor her death.
I suppose you do owe her that. Fine. For the rite of ashes, you need to burn an object that was sacred to the deceased upon the high pyre. As you collect the ashes, you must read a rite aloud to thank the flames for bringing the deceased to rest.
Do you have an object that was sacred to Isla?
Isla's most prized possessions aren't in Cassidon's Hold. She had a secret refuge in Dredger's Mire. You're sure to find something. She was always sneaking away at night to work there.
You knew she was sneaking out of Cassidon's Hold.
I knew my daughter better than she realized. Return to me with the ashes.
Thank you, Bryn.
Oh, it's that second area. Oh no, third.
Yeah. Anything.
Place that was frozen.
Well, how did she get over here if it was always frozen?
I should get there past all these rooms.
I don't remember the last time we was missing. I mean, I don't remember the last time we been in desert.
Fire.
That might be Isla's secret refuge. It's actually not too far from Lucia's workshop. Isla dedicated her life to restoring the arcs. Darm's right. We will need to continue the research. For now, what might she consider sacred for the right? A toy archon. That's sweet. Darm, do you think this could work for the Rite of Ashes?
It's perfect.
Huh. Isla also had a copy of On the Workings of Archons, marked with annotations, just like Lucia's.
Could be useful.
Wait, I'm losing you.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah. Weird. The scry was cutting out.
Strange. At any rate, the book could be useful. Once you've completed the ritual, I'll take a look.
A letter from the Axel. I should take it back to her.
You going?
Okay.
I think there's a way you could have went without. Okay. Isn't that nice game?
Already, it was a mission. Hold on. I don't know what that is.
Press start, reveal the map. Oh, hold on. Oh, there's a spire somewhere, you gotta find it. Probably just not like a church or something. Long, yep. Try going up those stairs. To the
I'll need
left.
to place the toy arc on the high pyre. Sad to burn such a sweet toy. to collect the ashes. Though the flame abates and the ash grows cold, let she who worshipped you rest in eternal warmth.
Beautiful, Bryn.
I'm sure Isla is.
There it is again. The scry is cutting in and out. Dam? Aurea?
I think we traveled in the middle of them probably about to start stuff. We're gonna go into the hold. Like what?
Oh, the burning curiosity.
Arakim mentioned you wanted to compare a mantle with Matteo Agretius?
We'd like to see if he might be my father.
All right. I've set his mantle aside for you. I'll need yours too, and the pattern tracer to perform the test.
You all right?
A little nervous.
I have to say, your mantle is spectacular. Matteo's easily pales in comparison.
Oh, thank you. And, is he my father?
No, I'm sorry. It's not a match.
Oh, I see.
Hey, we'll keep looking. Maybe now it's time to talk to Lane?
You're right. We should consult with them. I just thought... silly. I'll see you back at camp.
I performed the rite, and I brought you the ashes.
Thank you, Bryn. Isla admired you. She would be honored that you did this for her.
It's not how she would have wanted things. I should have been there.
Enough! I know you're grieving. We all are. But you are no longer the Eye, and this disrespectful conduct ends now. You owe Bryn a thank you. And an apology for that matter. And probably a great deal more than that. Not only has she gone out of her way to perform the rite for your daughter, but she saved us all from certain death at the Grand Gate too. None of which she would ever have had to do if it weren't for your...
For my actions! I know! I know! It's all my fault. I should have been there. Not at the temple. At the Grand Gate. I should have stayed. The way she looked at me when I left her there. I'll never forget it. I could fill a city with my mistakes. I should have supported her work. I should never have lied to her. My regrets will drown me.
Maybe they should.
Maybe they should.
My mother used to say, you can drown in your grief, or learn to swim in it. It is unfair that you lost a child, no matter the circumstances. I am so sorry that happened to you. But now you have a choice. You can spend the rest of your days counting the ways you failed your daughter. Or you can dedicate every breath you have left to her.
How?
Just do one small thing a day that would make her proud to call you her father. Start by helping us finish the work you wish you had supported in her life.
It's too late for that, I'm afraid. If you'll excuse me. But there is one thing. The Ark in your camp, the one she wanted to restore. It's called the Ark of Verdance. An enchantress named Lucia de Crassus built it.
Lucia.
Consider it a thank you. for what you've done.
You deserved better from him, but that was probably all he's capable of. Come to think of it, we all deserved better from him.
What will you do now?
Take care of my people. Someone needs to. And you? You're going to try to fix the arcs.
The arc we followed through the Veil. We have no idea what it was doing outside the Enclave in the first place. Or even how it got us in here. If we're ever going to stand a chance of leaving, or bringing down the Veil, we need to find out more.
I wish I could help, but arcs were Isla's expertise, not mine. Still, I agree. That arc allowed you to pass safely through the tangles, where Surgeborn go to regenerate. If you're going to try to fix it, consider me heavily invested in your progress.
It's too great an advantage to ignore. I'll keep you updated.
Hmm? You say something? Nope, because you're quiet. Is that ready for this to be done?
Dom, the interference I'm experiencing during expeditions is concerning. Any idea what's going on with the scry?
Not yet. The interference is certainly strange, but I'll need more time to analyze it before drawing any conclusions.
As long as it doesn't give out on us completely in the meantime.
However, I have taken a look at the Spindle's copy of the workings of Archons, and thankfully, writing is far more legible than Lucia's. And her notes are significantly less paranoid at that.
About that, Kenrick Stanold told me that Lucia wasn't just tinkering with the arc we followed through the Veil. She built it. The Arc of Verdance.
That is quite the revelation. What was it for?
That was all Kenrick could tell me. Or wanted to tell me. But Sev mentioned that Kenrick had been feeding Isla information about a failsafe for the Source. Could the Arc of Verdance be the fix she was working on without realizing it?
Yes. Yes! That could be it. Genius, Bryn. On my side, I dug into her notes. She was working on a way to fully restore our Arc for us. She was so close to a schematic, intricate, elaborate, masterful. And I finished it. Solar has the final design ready for you. Essentially, we'll be creating a power core for the Arc. Most notably, we'll need a special part, a bar of shaped coral. This is the final key for an Arc to be functional on its own without a Weaver channeling magic into it.
If we had built a power core earlier, could her death have been prevented?
She only made this discovery in the final days of her life, through researching all the Arc parts we had supplied her. Her research even theorizes that using one's own magic to power an Arc for brief amounts of time could result in death.
So she knew she was going to die at the Grand Gate.
She knew exactly what would happen, and did it anyway. That's courage.
We can't let it be in vain. So, then the Arc of Verdance is our failsafe. Your design will get it running. Where can I find the shaped coral?
She suspected it was kept in the Archon's hearth, stored near natural coral deposits for its regenerative properties.
I was really hoping we'd find my father among the statues, but it's time to expand the search. You were right, Lane.
I often am. Let's build a census of male Oberon in the Enclave within a limited time frame that makes sense for your birth. Knowing your father had to have been here when the veil went up narrows our search significantly.
Time to chase a paper trail. Between the two of us, we'll find your father.
Yes.
Aurea, are you sure you're all right? Is this really just about your dad?
Of course. Sorry, I just really thought we would have found him already.
We will soon.
Our archival work might not be the most glamorous way to chase down a lost relative, but it is effective.
You're right.
The Archon's hearth once more. I wish Isla was here to guide me.
I could assist in her absence.
What the?
Rin, what?
Aurea, the scry has been compromised by the Surgeborn. Stay
Wow.
off it.
Called third one taking over the
Strong
strong.
word. I just want to talk.
There's a lot of coal here. I must be getting close to where the Enclave shape is. Will the Surgeborn know the plan when I pick it up? I guess that's a risk I need to take.
I'm looking for in the Archon's heart. I know the end works well. It is my region, after all.
Like I would tell you.
Whatever plan you've concocted, better we work together.
You murdered my friend.
Technically, I didn't touch her. It isn't my fault she lacked the stamina to follow through on what she started. Bar-shaped collar. You and I have such similar taste in treasure.
The Surgeborn in the Howling Jail somehow has access to the scry.
We know. I can feel it in there with me. It's not pleasant. We need to do something fast.
The good news is, as far as we can tell, it only has access when you're in the underworks. At most, it seems to cause interference when you're above ground. We don't think it can listen in.
Until we can block its presence, best to keep use of the scry to a minimum.
Aurea, I could feel the Surgeborn too. I know exactly what you mean.
Doesn't feel great.
The kind of nausea that only comes from the wind being knocked out of you.
It takes a lot out of me to stay connected to you when it's present, let alone speak.
That must be why there's interference.
What you're both describing, it makes me wonder if the Eye was under a deeper influence from the Surgeborn than we realized.
How so?
We assumed he was merely manipulated into a foolhardy plan, but what if the Surgeborn had some sort of effect on his mind?
I could believe it. But if that's the case, then we need to limit Bryn's exposure to it through the scry. Fast.
And yours.
I don't think it's me the Surgeborn wants to influence. From the sounds of it, it wants you.
Weavers need a physical connection to the scry to communicate, either by wearing the earpiece or touching the scroll. The Surgeborn doesn't have either, so how is it connecting to our scry?
Well, let's start with what we know. The imprisoned Talon was able to convince Stanild to open the gate, but the Herald was there and waiting. It was not surprised at all, despite the Scout's distractions. Ergo, the Herald and Talon were communicating somehow, yet the Talon had been imprisoned for years. Would it not be reasonable to suggest the Surgeborn can communicate with one another using something like our scry? Or worse, perhaps they can share thoughts needing no magic at all.
A single shared consciousness.
The implications are frankly staggering, but it is the only explanation I can think of for what we've observed. And if I'm correct, it's not such a leap to imagine creatures like this, or perhaps a creature, would be capable.
Let's hear it. How bad is all this?
The scry is a complex piece of Weaver enchantment. That this Surgeborn has broken in is not good.
We still don't know exactly what it wants, but if it continues to infiltrate our constructs, this could mean an all-out war.
War?
Imagine they gain control of the Enclave's arcs. Sure, they're dangerous now, but with a sentient strategist behind them, they could storm the Maida in a couple of hundred strides.
You think the Surgeborn's interests expand beyond the Enclave?
With an enemy as calculated as this, best to assume the worst.
All right. How are we going to fix this?
The reason Aurea can sense the Surgeborn presence on the scry is likely because it's wielding magic to communicate. The same way Aurea's mantle pulls magic from the air to contact you. However, unlike Aurea, the Surgeborn can't pull magic from the air around it. Otherwise, it would be talking to you all the time.
But it can only reach me when I'm underground.
Where the tangles are most dense. We need to cut off its access to raw magic.
That's where the Spindle comes in. Thanks to her, we finally have the missing piece to get our escort here running.
It was a failsafe in the case that the source needed to be repaired. The Arc of Verdance will create a safe bubble against the tangles, which would be the natural consequence of any failure of the source.
Just like it did with the Veil.
Exactly. But without the crushing weight that caused it to fail.
So, the plan. We get the Arc to the source, it stabilizes the Enclave.
Or at the very least, starts the process.
If the Herald waiting down there doesn't destroy it first, I'll need to take it down. If this plan is going to work.
That sounds dangerous.
It might be a risk worth taking.
We have to. The Enclave is overflowing with raw magic, and this source is clearly the root of the problem. Too many tangles have led to the floods. They allow the Surgeborn to communicate and infect our enchantments. Without the source under control, we will never reclaim the Enclave.
Then that's our plan. We build a power core, then we speak to the Axle.
I'll join you at Cassidon's Hold.
Go back. Yeah.
Oh,
You might have all the stuff. I doubt it, but you might. What? You did. Look at that.
And with this power core, we can fix our Arc of Verdance. I think this is what they call a full circle moment.
Huh. Lately, I feel like I've been running in circles.
Hey, I know things look bleak, but this is a win. Don't let the Talon rob you of it. You're finishing her work, after all.
You're right.
I always am. Now, I think you've got a meeting with the Axle.
The eye for. Or is that the eye?
Khan Artime, my Weaver Band has repaired the Ark we followed through the Veil and discovered its true purpose.
To nullify the tangles at the source so it can be repaired.
Its anti-magic properties are why we were able to follow it through the Veil in the first place.
I see.
If we could get it to the source, we believe it could stabilize the Enclave.
Except the Grand Gate was broken when the Ark pushed the Herald back through it.
Surely there must be another way to reach the source.
Now that it's repaired, couldn't this Ark be used to leave the Enclave the way you came?
In theory, sure.
What are you saying, Khan Artime?
It's time for someone to protect my people. I need to use that Ark to get us all out of here.
You would leave with the Surgeborn running loose. Or worse, allow them to spread and wreak havoc across the Maida in your wake.
No one has succeeded in stopping them yet. We've been trapped inside the Enclave for decades. It's time to set ourselves free before the Surgeborn overtake Cassidon's Hold and kill us all.
Is shoving problems under the rug truly the Enclave's legacy? Because it's a pattern at this point.
Agreed. Your people are better than this.
The Surgeborn has infiltrated our scry. It's learning how to use our enchantments against us. If we don't put a stop to this madness, how long until they overtake the Arcs? Or bring down the Veil and spread across the Maida?
That is concerning. Still, let's be clear. Even if you could reach the source, there's a massive Surgeborn that almost killed you lurking down there.
I'll be ready for the Herald this time.
And what are you going to do about all the tangles? Punch them before they disintegrate you?
We will leverage the aeroliths to control miasma at the source. We think this will clear a path so that I can escort the Ark.
Interesting. You've put more thought into this than I'd expected. But, as you've said, you have no way to reach the source.
Fine. Our plan has a few kinks to iron out.
More than a few.
How about this? If you can just give us time to present you with the final plan, it'll be your call whether or not we move forward on it.
I suppose that's fair. I can't pack up this stronghold in a day.
One more thing. It's clear by now the Enclave hides its secrets well. If there's any information on the source, I need access to it.
There are private records that can only be accessed with the Eye's signet. I suppose he's not using it at the moment, but...
Bryn did just save your people from certain death not too long ago.
Fine. You can borrow it. You should find information at the Spire in Upper Dynevron, the Bastion, and the Institute.
We'll arrange a meeting with you when we're ready.
Good luck.
You got it? The spire. How would you go to the farthest point? You
Council
say you're
records are
tired of
meant
the
to be
game, but I
public.
don't think you be trying to get through
Wonder what else
faster.
the Eye was hiding from his people.
You just fast travel back and go back to the fire.
And to actually use my powers 3 times. Forget, you can actually do that while you're on the go.
Grab it again.
Okay. Hey, how did you do that? That's just stupid.
Why did she do what?
Really just cool. Doesn't let me grab one to the ball at all.
Oh look, it teleported you up to the spire.
Doesn't let me like grab onto the wall. Why?
Because you didn't have any stamina left. You had like a, you know, I was looking at it. You had like less than what you just had when you were trying to grab the wall. It was red.
Records on the construction and maintenance of grand gates across the Enclave.
So you got what you needed from here. Now, teleport to the closest gate instead of running there.
My. That's the eye signal. Did you know it can reveal the Enclave's secrets? Not that I needed it to pry into the eye's darker truths. Let me guess, you're trying to find another way to Ashes. I'm all for it. We'll be able to speak more easily.
I'm sick of your voice already.
Such impoliteness is unbecoming of you. Didn't your parents raise you to be a nice, respectful girl? I gathered from how the eye spoke of his own daughter that those are the core values you instilled.
expedition to the source shortly after the surge. Enchanters discovered severe damage to the coral. All who participated in the expedition were sworn to secrecy by the Eye in power at the time.
Oh, he was coming for you. He's about to put a hurting on you. I know there you can go straight to the garrison. I don't like you're having so much fun.
Lane said to look for regiment records. Last time we went looking for answers in the Bastion. Half the documents were torn to shreds. What else were they hiding behind the Eye's signet? Looks like research that's been compiled on the ecological and geographic impact of the surge across.
Hey, you just cut her off in the middle of talking now.
Oh, she's
Go.
I hope you're not afraid of diving into bottomless pits.
Hardly. Maybe a little. Why?
Despite the Grand Gates no longer functioning, there is a more direct way to reach the source. By dropping straight down into a rift in Lower Dynevron.
You know, last time I wanted to charge into a restricted area, you weren't so sure it was a great idea.
People change. Maybe I've learned a thing or two about calculated risk-taking from you. And the prospect of securing the source makes this a risk worth taking.
With this knowledge and Sev's plan to control the miasma with the aeroliths, I'll get Aurea to call a meeting with the Axel.
Perfect.
Hey, you're skipping those now too?
All right, everyone. Let's give Khan Atome the rundown.
Using the aeroliths, I can trigger a miasma everywhere they affect above ground.
It is advised that your people remain indoors during this process.
The miasma will flow from the source, which will lessen the raw magic enough to keep Bryn safe while she escorts the Ark.
And how is she going to get there without the Grand Gate?
She'll drop in through the rift in Lower Dynevron.
Skies, of course she will.
Don't worry. I've got plenty of experience scaling down cliffs.
Once she's in the underworks, she'll stay within the Ark's protective field and follow it to the source where it will fulfill its purpose, to pacify the Tangles.
And what about the Herald?
That's where you're going to need to trust me.
You really think you can do this?
When I doubt my own abilities, I just look to my band. Kaz is prepared for plans A through Z. Dam and Sola have me armed to the teeth. Aurea is going to guide me through thick and thin, Lane knows more about the Enclave than the people still living in it. Arik has brought us into your world, and Sev can control the freaking weather.
So? What do you say?
Kenrick lied to us for decades. It's hard to believe anyone who says they're going to take care of the Surgeborn now. But with how open you've been, and everything you've done for us already, you've earned my trust. We will stay and fight for our hearth.
Thank you.
Bryn, I'll coordinate with Sev. When you're ready, come see me. This is going to be a challenging expedition. Are you ready?
Have Arik escort Khan Arteme here. I'm ready to move out.
Good. Take some time to rest. And I'm sure everyone will want a chance to speak with you before you head into the rift.
You all worry too much. I'll be fine.
I know that. Just make sure the others do, too.
All right.
Oh, she's the one who has paint on her face.
That's what I'm wondering too. So like that's just the beginning of the game. That's the whole reason why I have a mask on.
But she has paint on her face?
So you are worried about me?
Not a chance. Just came to wish you luck. This will be a career-defining moment for you. I've been fortunate enough to have my share of it, so I recognize one when I see it.
The Enclave is the heart of our legacy as Weavers. An expedition to restore it? That is so much more than I could have dreamed of doing with my life back in Carnhaven. What if I screw it up?
You won't.
What makes you so sure?
Something I saw in you the first day we met.
Gone.
You act in spite of your fears, not because of them. Call it intuition or faith, but I call it letting love drive you. Whether that's love of a person, a place, or a culture, or, in your case, a love of adventure. I've had great accomplishments throughout my career. But if there's one that will profoundly shake future generations for the better, it's bringing you here.
Thank you, Aurea.
No idea. That's the game's choice. The hold.
Sev is set to vent the tangles from the source when you're ready, Bryn.
I hope this works.
We have every reason to believe this will make the source tolerable for you. I'll tell Sev to get started.
We just told you it was a point of no return. That means end game. Clicked on it so fast you didn't even see that, huh?
And you
Looks like Sev was right. The rift has been vented.
Yeah, then.
End game.
It's as safe as it's going to be.
2.
You sure that rope can hold us both?
It'll do the job.
This.
Just try to land gracefully.
I always do.
You see a cutting like that. Like this.
Got it.
My magic will only carry the arc for as far as I can see you. Good luck, Reign of Carnarvon.
At least I don't have to carry it.
That's it, probably. Ah, I hate escort missions.
Bryn, you've kept me waiting.
Ignore it.
I plan to.
You'll find I demand attention. You know, it hurts my feelings that you haven't come back to visit me even once. I get lonely down there in my cell.
I don't think that's really her up in the cell.
Breathe through it, Bryn. I know its voice is making your skin crawl. I feel it too.
It helps when you guys are talking, instead of it.
Then we'll keep talking. We're here for you.
I got a feeling we're gonna find out the surgeon
matter
is
what
so
that
much
voice
more
says,
than what they think
You
it is.
stopped the Herald before. You can do it again.
That furry friend of yours betrayed you, and yet you don't mind having him in your ear.
But what if there's like more
Double
battles?
standard.
Hmm?
Rin,
What did it say?
you
how
put your faith in me at the Grand Gate.
it was faith?
I'm doing the same for you now. None of us would still be here if it weren't for you.
You're getting close. One last chance. Join me, and I'll grant you strength beyond your wildest dreams.
I've already told you, I don't need it.
You're strong enough without
Bird's going to corrupt the people or something.
chattering in your ear.
They're not crutches. They're friends.
We could be friends.
That's so funny.
Couldn't destroy me with an arc of my size. And so you brought a toy instead.
Force field work?
Hey, what happened? He would have gotten here if he started walking towards that thing. Shield. Like, would he kill it?
Probably not.
He kills all of the search get away from him. That's what the point is.
It's supposed to be empty magic. Darkness involved magic.
Whatever. Destroy it after you perish.
So the queen is the herald.
So, who was in the game? Is that not the queen?
It's probably just a puppet or something. I don't know how you're supposed to beat this thing.
Last time I think we just have had a week.
There you go.
Oh, you can just hit it. Pretty sure.
Yeah, but I think going up the sword is probably shouldn't turn your back.
This is real bad.
Firewood?
Real damage.
It's doing some, but a little bit of tick. A little bit of tick damage. Not a whole lot. Is your party or?
One. Ah!
We both know this is futile.
Stop! Certain attacks that get hit me behind the door. That's what I'm saying, behind the door. Certain attacks that get hit behind the door.
It takes to hit him with fire as a big damage you hit him. Yeah.
What?
That's the rock that drains your health.
Quit your pointless efforts and join me.
Who's this?
We will both become stronger.
Huh?
I stopped you once before.
This entire place is covered in them rocks that drain your health. Oh, she can still hit you through that. Okay.
That's why I stayed behind the room and had this couple. hit me. Here's the top behind you. No! What you see?
Good man. See, looks like you can't see behind him, but you gotta move his name. It's on that side.
I'm trying to focus on my head. I'm not damaging the gap. See?
The air is thick with tangles. My strength is far greater than it was at the Grand Gate.
You didn't have to shake your head every day.
Oh, she said something and scared the. I think she shrunk. I think she shrunk the arena.
Did she really shrink the arena?
Those guys are coming after you too, man.
That's why one guy's running. Oh!
So, be far enough over for her not to swing. She can't swing and hit you, but she can stab at you and hit you though.
Buddy.
Probably gone. They do self-destruct after a while too.
Oh, you do a lot of damage too. Oh! See, if you look at it, she actually brought back. She actually brought back some of the area. Holy. Oh, snap. Oh, she's not behind that? I have no idea.
Oh, I thought she was breaking those.
She was.
Join me, I will hear you.
Good heal.
Why did you switch? Heal! It's not letting me heal! It's not letting me heal! Bro! I'm pressing the button! Now, oh my, I hate you. I was literally pressing the button to heal, and yet it didn't let me heal. That was so stupid.
Oh,
I was pressing down the D-pad, and yet y'all didn't let me heal. I gotta spend another 20 to 10 minutes trying to kick you down with fire attacks.
Ooh. Definitely recognizes you using that pole.
Pole is only with the house to even do this. I'm doing this right now. That's what I'm doing right now.
Lord is curved enough to get you when you behind the pole. That's actually kind of funny.
Now that motion is and in that motion fast as hell.
Try to stab you. That's just gonna swing regularly.
Oh, this is futile. You're already wind.
We'll go to the other. Oh, she went down. She's doing, yeah, she's doing downward slashing.
Why is this so small? No!
All right. Get you out. Quit your pointless efforts and join me. We will both become strong.
I stopped you once before.
You had help.
Why do I not see her health bar? Did it happen?
Kinda sucks, you had to pull lower pull of your health for health. That's gonna drag you out.
The air is thick with tangles. You reek of desperation.
I tell you, I probably would not have came up with this strategy. I've been out there fighting to death. Well, I guess I figured I'd get cheese that way. Yeah, I probably would have been doing that, but before that, no.
Like the rest.
You say?
You're
I said
still more.
I probably would have not
Join me, I will hear. Final.
realized that I could cheese it this way. I'd have been out there fighting,
Failing me.
not doing what you're doing right now.
Way to win this battle. Rest assured. I'll end
I'm harvesting.
you next.
Why wouldn't it? How am I supposed to harvest it? Alright, so now you just need... You know what? I know the perfect way.
Jump straight off her face. It just. Oh, come on.
Defeat the Enclave will spear some foe.
Bryn, what's dark?
I can't see! But there was something in the way, so I couldn't see. Oh well.
Arrogance is so typical of your species. The breach is too wide for your arc.
The fall energy still
Breach?
was hurting her.
What breach?
The breach between our world and yours, of course.
I didn't know they had no.
From another world?
Guess no one knew she was
You
living with
call us Surgeborn, but we are ancient. As old as the tear between worlds that bleeds what you call magic. A wound your kind tore wider in their own quest for power. Until they could no longer contain it. And the inevitable happened.
The surge.
The Surge. An event so cataclysmic in both worlds, it shook them to their core. And it left a path. One I had to follow. Your kind have mastered the coral, indestructible and suffused with incredible power. Power you barely understand and haven't earned. Power that should and will be mine. You can't hope to compete with me. I carry with me 1,000 souls and 1,000 bodies. You are an insect. Consider it an inherent failure of your species.
Could you shut up?
Does the truth strike a nerve?
No, you're annoying. And I'm trying to think.
Bryn! Arik managed to get the scry back, for now.
We've lost visuals.
The Herald is down, but regenerating. And the Arc of Verdance. It's working, but the raw magic is too much. The Arc can't pacify the tangles.
You need to get out of there. Now!
No! I have to do something.
Bryn, we will find another way.
Don't bother. You will die. Just like the Eye's daughter.
Whatever it takes. Her name was Isla.
I would think her name was Isla, but it's Isla. I guess the S is silent.
Screen? Oh, okay. Call up the force that do
Yep.
entity.
Yeah, you took her power out.
Got 3. Okay. Oh, she's gonna use her power to help it.
Actually, that kind of makes sense. The source. On the veil.
Bryn. Can you hear me? Bryn. Talk to me.
Oh no.
Come on.
You know me. They can't run out the truck.
I...
You can fly.
Oh, yes.
I guess it just ends like that. Alright guys, I'm guessing that's gonna be it. From what I've seen, I didn't get a chance to play. The game was pretty cool. I don't think he explored some of the aspects and got some of the story like I would have liked to have done, but it is what it is. What did you think?
It's good. Ah! Pulls felt fine. It was simple enough. Got nothing else.
But it seemed pretty cool. Give it a try. I don't know what else to say, so just like to say thanks to anybody joins along for the journey. Drops any likes, subscribe, leave any comments. Thank you, we appreciate you. And if you didn't, would you kindly go down to the bottom and drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment, let us know what you think, and don't forget the bell button, because if you don't, YouTube won't let you know we posted anything. And if there's nothing else after this, then it'll probably just cut off. And if there is, then we'll show you. And we are Uggos.